So back to the Master Sommelier exam. It's like a famously grueling exam. What part of the process taught you the most about yourself? And especially being so young while doing it, one of the youngest.
Probably the theory.
Okay.
I always loved blind tasting. I still love blind tasting. I think that there is no better way to hone your palate and your senses than blind tasting. Um,
Okay.
and I really love doing that. So in a sense, it wasn't difficult for me because I liked doing it. It doesn't mean that, I was the very best blind taster. I did very, very well at a young age, but I loved doing it. I did not like sitting down studying it as much, right?
Mm.
I like learning, but that was very difficult for me because you have to remember is with technology, the process of studying has changed dramatically
Yeah.
since, I started studying in 2009, I think, right?
Okay.
And maybe 2008. At that point, obviously the internet existed, but you didn't have as much information on the internet as you do today. So we were still studying with books
Yeah.
that many times were outdated, not completely accurate, but we had books, and I would walk around with like a duffel bag with like 6 massive wine books in them. These big,
Mm.
the Sotheby's wine encyclopedia, these sort of things, right?
Yeah.
So it was very difficult. So you were spending a lot of time. I would go to a local Starbucks right across from the hotel where I worked every day and sit there for 4 or 5 hours. And I would have
Mm.
all these books laid out, to the region I was studying, and I was taking notes by hand. I would draw these big maps. And that was very difficult for me because I also, I'm, I'd say, intellectually sort of motivated to be efficient. And I thought it was
Yeah.
very inefficient. Like, why doesn't all this data just exist somewhere where I can, and it really didn't. Now it's very normal. You have websites like Guildsong, which is an incredible resource. We didn't have
Yeah.
that when I first started. So, to me, it was about discipline, right? And
Okay.
but that was the same in the kitchen. It was about disciplining
Yeah.
yourself to do something, to say, this is something I want to achieve. To achieve this, I have to do this. Like Mike Tyson always says, like, discipline is the ability to wake up every morning and do something you don't want to do because it gets you where you want to be, right? And
Yeah.
that's what I did for years. And it was very difficult some days. So you deal with life. You have issues in personal life and work, but you got to wake up and you got to do this thing. And
Yeah.
I think it's not that it taught me anything about myself, but it helped me to develop as a person and to grow that value of discipline and focus and commitment to doing the grueling work that you don't want to do to get where you want
Yeah,
to get.
yeah, that's the beautiful beauty of these great challenges in our lives. They teach us
Oh,
so much. Yeah, I love the thing that you said about discipline. Another the Mike Tyson quote. Another interesting quote I love about from Jocko Willink. He says, "Discipline equals freedom," which
yeah.
is such a simple but powerful
Because you take
idea.
control over
That's
your life.
yeah, yeah,
When you
and
control
you
your life,
free.
you have much more freedom.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks for watching this video. You can watch the full podcast episode by clicking here or watch another interesting video by clicking here. Let's continue the discussion in the comment section and see you in the next one.